everyone, welcome back to Survival with Sally. I'm stood here on the sheep barn that we built last episode because today we are going to carry on building the village. Well, we're going to build the wall of the village today because I want to challenge myself to try and keep everything inside the wall that I originally built. So it's, instead of building the wall around what I've built the stuff inside the wall. So I don't build things too big and things like that because they don't need to be massive. I just want to make it, basically I want to make a house, house kind of shop thing for each type of profession. I've planned what type of shop they're going to be. I haven't planned the build yet, but to do that I need to lay out. So I've laid out the wall, which if I go into free cam you can see the red line is where the wall is roughly going to be. Now the wall I have designed is sort of like a 5 by 5 by 7 tall, I think, cube, so I can walk along the top and things like that. I haven't even thought about how I'm going to get on top, probably in towers around the corners and stuff like that. So the first thing I want to do is lay out the sort of edge pieces of the patterns. Which are in spruce, I think. Yeah, they're in spruce. So I get a lot of spruce, and then it'll go spruce log 3 blocks, spruce log 3 blocks, depending on if the wall comes forwards or backwards or not. If it moves at a diagonal, then I'm just gonna repeat it, and I'm going to start here because this is staying here. So if I start with the first piece, I don't know why I moved the block, and I don't know what I'm going to do about going up and down. I may just I don't know. I may just dig it out and then just stepping up in ones, or I might do it diagonally, depends. I'll have a look when I build it, but the first one, actually it's probably not going to go here because I'm going to build a gate here. So the first one is more likely going to go, let's say, here. So, and then 1, 2, 3, and then like that. And then basically a straight line till I get to this corner. I will dig this corner out just so I can get behind the house. And then I think it's 3 wide. So if I just go around doing this, then at least I know where the wooden parts are going to be and roughly how many modules I need, because it's a deep slate wall with iron and lanterns and anvils around the top. So I mean, I have a lot of iron, so I thought I might as well use it. So I'm going to get on with doing this. There's no point in me time-lapsing it because it's just literally placing blocks around the thing. And then I'll show you what the wall sections look like. Okay, so the layout's in. I haven't flattened it out yet, but you can see here I've added a bit of dirt. Obviously I need to do a lot of terraforming after, like here as well. The whole point is to keep the villagers in, not necessarily stuff out, but I'll work on that after. Yeah, so I'm gonna flatten all the areas out where they're in the middle of the logs, because that's where the walls are. And I have figured out how to do like the downward bits up and down, so it doesn't all have to be the same height. I just need them to be like, I need it to not be like this. So if this is going to be at this height, all 3 of these blocks need to be at that height, kind of thing. So I just need to make sure that the horizontal, like the inner to outer wall, is flat, whereas the going through round the wall doesn't need to be flat, if that makes sense. But I have also put in the 3 gates that I mentioned last episode. So there's one there, there's a diagonal one over there, and then there's the one that I'm stood at. I'm going to leave these ones here empty because I'm probably going to do like towers, but I am going to show you once I've got the materials, what the wall will look like. So give me a sec and I'll go get the materials. So I'm hoping that I've got all the materials because I have a memory like a sieve. But the basic wall is made of tiles. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And then we have a little instep bit here. So obviously this is repeated on both sides. Like that. The top bit will be flat so that I can kind of walk along it. In the middle of these is 2 iron bars and a lantern to give some light because we need the light. And then around the bottom, and the top is that sort of shape. I just need to remember, whoops, thought I didn't bring enough then, is this. And then at the very top, if I just do this, we've got one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. So yeah, this is what it looks like. That's going to go all the way around. And then on the pieces that are like, I mean, I'm probably going to flatten this bit out, there's no point going up and then back down. On the pieces that go diagonally, these blocks here are going to be stairs, basically just sort of making a stair sort of kind of like that bit there. So it'd be kind of like that, probably not as steep. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Like I said before, I'm not going to time lapse it because it is literally just building this over and over and over again, and it will probably take me a while, and I don't have time to edit a really long time lapse this week. So yeah, I will bring you guys back in when it's done, and then we can plan where everything's going to go in the village, kind of. So I thought I'd jump back in with a little progress update, and this is the wall so far. I haven't done all the details on it yet, I just wanted to get the wall in. That corner looks weird. The diagonals look a bit weird, but when let me show you the other side, because I've done an example on the other side. So if you see there, that's what it'll look like with the lantern in the middle, obviously. So I think it'll look okay once that's done. I've done the main part all the way to the mini tower that's going to go here. Next steps is to go around. I'm going to do the details after, just so the wall is in. And then when we get to deciding where everybody's going, I need to light up the area because, well, yeah, creepers and zombies and skellies and all sorts of things. Have I got my bed on me? Yes, I have. I don't think I can sleep on this roof because there's an enderman inside normally. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just thought I'd jump back in with a little progress update so you guys can see the process as it goes along. Okay, so just another little update. The wall is built, it's not decorated yet, and obviously towers still missing, but I think it looks pretty cool if I fly up and then you can, yeah. So I'm just going to add all the details to them and then, and then we can plan the village and light up the area because creepers keep spawning when I don't sleep quick enough. So yeah, it's finished. I finished the wall. I'm up here because it is a great view. It is night time, but you'll be able to see the light up area. So there it is. I love it. It took me 2 days working after work, just because of how repetitive it is, obviously. So I did the wood first all the way around, and then I filled in the deep slate, and then I did the details, and then the border. So if I come down here, I like the fact it basically means when I light up the area, I don't have to worry about all the corners and stuff, you know, like this cut like here next to the wall and things like that. And I'm pretty sure because of the light levels having to be 0, I'm just gonna sleep, the top of it is lit up as well, so I don't need to worry about lighting up on top. I will, to make it look better. I think what I'm gonna do is probably just place lanterns around. I was thinking about putting lanterns at every wood, but then there'd be like 2 here, so I might just, I don't know, randomly dot it around. If I put my, yeah, so it's like 5s and stuff like that, they're all quite high up. So maybe when it drops down to like 6s in the centre, I might just put a lantern, just to sort of make it bright enough so you can see when you're walking along. Obviously I need to light up the area inside because creepers keep spawning, and yeah, I used a lot of anvils though on it, obviously, but basically if I fly into my iron storage, I don't fall into the lava. I'm so worried about doing that because I keep like missing the lava. So the iron was full up to like here, and it is now empty down to here. So I used like 3 double chests of iron, which is fine because I have like half a double chest of iron blocks. Well, a chest of iron blocks in my storage system, so I don't need iron. And what's the point in having all the iron if I can't decorate with it? So yeah, my plan for the rest of this episode, is to lay out what I want to build. So I'm gonna gather a load of wool. I think, oh, I landed on top. I'm very bad at landing on like singular blocks. Obviously terraforming needs to happen around the edges and stuff. So like here, for example, I did try and terraform it a little bit, so it's sort of like that. I may do like a waterfall or something, I don't know. I have several buildings that I want to build. I'm going to make a list of them so that I know which ones I've planned and stuff. And then I like flying up here because I can see it. I might just land on top instead of trying to land on the area. And then probably take a screenshot from up here and draw it on, and then we can plan it out maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I need to do something about that bit there, because I might just flatten it out or make it like follow the pattern so it goes like round like that. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that and then we can talk through the village together. Okay, so I've drawn out the area that I want to build. I'm probably gonna have a lot of space, but I'm gonna use pink, I think, to mark it off, and then yellow for the roads, but I'm not gonna do the roads properly yet. And the first thing I want to add in is a fishing hut down here, because, well, the fishing hut has to go near the water and we have fishermen. Obviously, just to point out, all these builds are based on, at the moment, they're all based on villager professions. Yeah, creeper holes. I will need to flatten this area out, but basically, oh, I should have brought signs actually. I'm gonna go get some signs. But yeah, basically the plan is to build the houses for the professions, and then, well, build the buildings, so like shops and stuff for the professions, and then and then add in like other buildings that, have I got anything more? No, let's just make, I have a lot of stuff. And this, I'm hoping this is still working. Sometimes this stops when I unload, but I thought I had more wood. Are you okay? Where's the minecart? Oh, the minecart's there. Yeah, it must be fine. Yeah, and then like obviously filling things in with like houses and parks and lakes and all that jazz. So I'm not gonna build it out. There's my wood. Oh, I'm blind. Blind. So could make banners. That'd be cool. There we go. That's better. Let's go and plan this out. So yeah, the fishing hut's going there because I think it'll be pretty cool to have something. I may move the tree farm. I may make a like TNT tree farm somewhere in the mountain. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to have like a staircase coming down. If you think about like the boathouse from Hogwarts, it's kind of like thinking about that. Yeah, I'm a Harry Potter fan. Obviously these are rough outlines too because I haven't actually decided how the thing's going to look yet. I have a rough idea for this one though, to be fair. So I don't know if let's do solid because I have a lot of wool and I need to be able to see the outline. I'm gonna try not make this last for a while. I probably don't have enough actually. And then we write fishing hut. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna go there, and then when you come up here, the first thing, well, in the back corner, obviously terraforming needs to happen here. In this corner here, next to the sheeps, whatever, is going to be a butcher's shop for the butchers with... I may put farms underneath, so like I may put a sweetberry farm underneath this, you know, because of how good sweetberries are when you're trading with butchers. I don't live near any foxes though, so that'd be kind of hard to do. Let's just do everything. I'm just gonna randomly spam blocks here because I've already used a stack of wool and I've only put 2 houses in. So yeah, that's gonna be the butcher's shop. Looking at my image, there we go, I've got it open now. On top of this hill, I'm going to do like a massive farmer's market with all the farmers with like loads of different stalls and stuff. So I'm just going to outline sort of the area of that with like wool. Oops. Probably not flatten this area out just because then it'll be indifferent. I might put like a fountain in the middle or something. And I will show you all what this looks like from the top when it's done, hence why I'm using bright wool. Farmer's market, yeah, I know, grammar, but you know. And then back here against this wall, I'm going to have 3 buildings that are going to be sort of like the toolsmith, the weaponsmith, and the blacksmith, which will be a workshop, an armory, or an armour guy, can't remember what they're all called. It's 4 professions in like 3 shops, because I think the blacksmith and the armory, no, the blacksmith and the toolsmith, I can't even remember which ones I've joined together now, can go in here basically. Obviously rough outline because I've done this way too thin. There we go. And then splitting it up into the 3 shops when I build it. So I should have brought shears. And if anybody has any idea, any like design ideas or anything, because I'm not great at building like different things. I think it was a weaponsmith. Was it a weaponsmith? Oh no, it was a workshop. Yeah, if anyone has any like ideas on how to like build different things, then that would be great. Obviously there's like a massive gap here, but that's probably going to come forward to here. Like I said, I didn't really plot out this very well. And then in this gap here, we're going to have a library, a big library, because I need all the librarians, because when I die, I'd like to just be able to get the books instead of having to go to my zombie piglin farm. And I mean, I've lost all my armour like 5 times already. And it takes way too long. Oh, my brain. So yeah, that's gonna go in here like this. And then I'm gonna put a library. It's gonna be a tall building, I think, the library. But not bigger than that. Maybe, I don't know actually. Maybe not bigger than that. And then over here, next to, actually this is not as flat as I thought it was. It might work, it might work. I'm gonna have an archery range, like shooting practice, bow and arrow practice kind of thing, for the Fletchers, because, well, they sell bow and arrows. It's the only reason. And I do have a plan for that, so that might be next episode. Or I might do a nether episode. Oh, my voice is going. I might do a nether episode next episode to sort of just get out of building, like build another farm, but I suppose I did that last episode. So, I do like building farms, but I also like building stuff. It just takes me a while to plan the build. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to be the archery range. And then the two buildings I have left are going over here. Obviously there's a massive gap going around, so we can fill these in with like little houses and stuff. I haven't decided what exactly I'm going to do with this, but there's going to be a tavern like here, because I thought the main entrance to the village is over there, which kind of doesn't really make sense given the front of the town hall is here. But I should have planned it more when I was thinking about it. So when you come in to a village, like, you want to be able to put somewhere to put your horses, which is why stables is going to go there, and then have somewhere to stay. So have like a tavern inn with the cartographers in. Not that that makes sense, but there's not like, I could do a map shop, I suppose. There we go. Tavern, kind of in the hole. We'll flatten the hole out. Tavern. And then the last building that I've planned planned a location for, like I said, is the stables. A lot of this I probably should have done first, thinking about it, because I probably didn't need to come up here to do that, but oh well. And then we can go and have a look. I'm not going to put the paths in just yet. And I think a stables needs to go next to a town hall, because loads of people will be visiting the town hall to get iron. Because that totally makes sense. Stables. So, yeah, let's go up to the mob farm again and see what it looks like. And then maybe if you can come up with some... I mean, I should have slept first, actually. Let's go sleep first. If if you guys think of any other buildings or anything that I could build, like a bank maybe or something, let me know in the comments, because there is probably going to be a lot of space. Oops. And this is probably the last episode I'm going to be wearing my Halloween skin, because it's the weekend before Halloween, so there we go. So from up here, once that cloud moves, we can see everything. And I hope it works. Obviously that's going to be wider, so it'll probably come out to here more so, or I may make it go like round there, I don't know. And then we've got the butcher shop, the farmer's market, which will be like 7 or 8 different stalls or something in the middle with like a central feature on top of the hill. The library, the archery range, the tavern, and the stables. I'm hoping that once I start building it'll feel a little bit more enclosed. And then we'll have like a path going around here, up there. I may put like, I don't know if I'll put anything behind there. Going through the middle, round, and yeah. Staircase coming down to the fisherman. So yeah, that's all I've got time for this episode, because I'm actually going away this weekend to Whitby And I still need to edit this, and I go tomorrow, and hopefully I can upload it and everything. So I will leave it here. Let me know of any builds that you want me to build, kind of thing, farms, whatever. I do have a lot of plans, but if people want to see certain things, then I can maybe do them first. Like, which building should I start with? I kind of want to start... That looks scary from up here. I kind of want to start with the fishing hut. But then I also want to do... I just want to build all of them. But yeah, let me know which one I should start with. And yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I shall see you all next time. Bye, guys.